I was a teacher once. They probably have enough mugs. They probably have enough candles.
They're so fun. You don't have to be a kid to enjoy the back to school season, right?
Texture's better. I mean, go figure. Homemade is always better, right? Hey, it's a new day and welcome back to my channel. So it is simultaneously my favorite and my least favorite time of the year. Back to school season. I know I look like a homeschool mom, but actually here in Lancaster County among the Mennonites, homeschooling is actually pretty rare. I would say it's growing slowly, but I don't have a lot of friends that homeschool because there's a lot of reasons, but there's so many different Mennonite schools around this area that actually give your kids a really good education, hands-on learning, and it's still traditional school, you know, they're sitting at a desk, but I do love our Mennonite school system for so many reasons. And I feel like we align very much with what they're teaching biblically at the school we chose for our kids to go to. Although I know that's not foolproof. And I know I do have some differing slightly beliefs and stuff from, you know, some of the high school teachers and stuff. And I actually look forward to navigating that as my kids get older and having discussions, and I teach them, they teach me in some ways too. Like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be a good thing growing up. Personally, homeschooling does sound fun, and I'm not saying I would never do it, but there's just a lot of great options around here to put your kids in private school. And yes, I feel like it's super expensive, but when you look into like private schools across the country, Mennonite schooling is not nearly as expensive as like some of those. So anyway, this year I'm setting off a second grader. I can't believe I said that. Oh my word, that just hit me as I said that out loud there. My daughter is gonna go into second grade and my son is, Lord willing, starting kindergarten. I say Lord willing just because, you know, it's been a bumpy road here this summer, but we're gonna move forward in faith that it's gonna happen. And he's so excited for school. He's really good with math and numbers and stuff. And I know he would just thrive. So I'm really hoping it works out. We're running off to Walmart. That's like the cheapest, best variety in our area for school, back to school supplies, and we just need a couple things this year. We didn't actually need a lot. They both have backpacks, they both have a lunchbox. I ordered some things off of Amazon on Amazon Prime Days, so I have some of that. So it's basically just like what you're thinking of, school supplies, smell of new crayons, all of that. Guys, I was a school teacher, so this time of year is very nostalgic for me, although I wish summer could be at least another month longer. Summer's just way too short, let's be honest. My mom always took us back to school shopping. Like, that was the thing for the year. Like in August, we would go back to school shopping and get all the school supplies and new clothes and stuff like that. And so I'm excited. I don't actually need a lot of clothes for my kids, so I think we're good there. I'm still waiting for the Amish lady to call me and let me know if she has Evonnie's school dresses sewed. The school they go to does not have a uniform, so that makes things easier and more fun. Or does it? That's very debatable. I'm sure some of you uniform moms would love to weigh in. I'm wearing sneakers today just because back to school, you know, it works, it's the vibe. And I will link this top, it is so fun. I can't believe I'm this age now. Wow, this is crazy. I'm growing up as my kids grow up. I guess that's how motherhood works. But anyway, I'm excited to take you guys along for this video, whether you're a school mom or not, because there's gonna be tons of inspiration in here for you guys. I'm gonna share some of my favorite snacks, make ahead snacks, things to put in school lunches. We're gonna be doing some DIYs and some organizing. And yeah, I just wanna take you guys along over the next few days as we get ready for this back to school season, and I hope you guys enjoy hanging out with me. So let's head back to school. Are you excited to go back to school shopping?
Yeah.
Are you excited to go back to school though?
Yeah.
I wish September was still summertime yet. Well, it is technically. Fall doesn't start till after your birthday. Oh my goodness, I already bought Evonnie her back to school hair stuff. Put this on your back to school list, or whether back to school is in your vocabulary or not. These brushes are the best. They're so cute. Tangles Be Gone is the brand. I'll link them below. I have a little discount code, I believe, down there for you too. We have the white one and the gold one, and you should buy them even if they weren't cute because they're magical. Hair combing time is completely different than it used to be. Right, Bonnie?
Yeah.
Are they the best?
Yeah.
They're comfortable. Anyway, and then I bought her an entire pack of these little bows. I like to do just like a side ponytail a lot and then tuck a bow in. I think they're really cute, so I can link those below too. But Bonnie, where's your pink one? That's the one you want to wear today, isn't it?
No.
Or this one matches cute. Your hair's getting longer. All done. Cute. Here, turn your head. See? Cute. Okay, let's get your shoes on. Okay, you want to put these in the cart? Smell them. Sniff them.
They smell new.
Because it's just paper. It's supposed to be like this ladybug one, but not the ladybug.
You know what I'm doing? This one.
You want this color? Oh, that's cool. Let me see if it has the thing inside. Hey, we decided to support local. It's way better anyway. We're gonna get frozen yogurt at Tin Roof Cafe. Thumbs up, Fletcher? Ooh.
Get M&M's. M&M's.
Just dump it. Are you so happy to see us? Oh my, the house is a wreck. Okay, we are back. I'm so excited to get some projects started, but before we do, I wanted to shout out the sponsor of today's video, which is Wild. I've been using Wild for a long time now. I love their deodorant. It is made with clean ingredients that contain no harsh chemicals, aluminum, salts, or parabens, and they use shea butter and coconut oil for extra moisture, so it feels really good going on. But I mean, if you're not using a clean deodorant already, I'm not sure why not. There's so many options out there, but I think Wild goes above and beyond, and I love them, not only because of their scent and their pretty packaging and all of that, but they actually work, and they go above and beyond because they use reusable cases that are easy to use and made from durable aluminum. This is the case I've been using, but they sent me along some examples I'm so excited to use. They're so cute. Okay, first, this is the B one, and these are made from aluminum, guys. And then this one is just my favorite for sure. Basically, you just reorder these compostable refills, and then you pop them into your case. They also have body washes that we really love. Again, the refills have no single-use plastic. Josh and I can both use them. I love the scents. And the pump bottles come in a whole bunch of different colors you can pick from to like match the aesthetic of your shower. And you saw me applying chapstick just a bit ago. They now have refillable chapstick tubes, and my daughter is getting one of these. She will love them. They feel really good going on, and again, clean ingredients. So if you're not using a clean deodorant, you definitely should consider switching, and I suggest Wild. Right now, also, to give you a little extra push, they've given me a code, meganfox20, and that's gonna get you a discount, 20% off, I believe. I'll also put my QR code on the screen as well, if that's just easier for you. I love partnering with brands that I use every day, touch every day, multiple times a day, honestly, especially with their chapstick and everything. So check them out and let me know what you think. Okay, I'm down here on the floor. We just got home and I put the kids down for naps. I'm gonna get some gifts together for their teachers, and don't overthink this, guys. I was a teacher once. They probably have enough mugs. They probably have enough candles. Hate to say it. Stanley's, they probably have one of those too. It is tough. Yeah, cash and gift cards are the best, honestly. And that's my opinion, obviously. I'm sure other teachers can weigh in down below if you guys have any good ideas of things that you would enjoy getting. If you can add something personal from the kids, that always means a little something. A lot of teachers save all their cards and gifts and notes that they get from their students. Although this is the beginning of the year, so my students don't really have anything personal they can let their teachers know because they don't really know them yet. But anyway, just some ideas. I'll show you what I'm doing here, and maybe this will spark some ideas for you. Okay, first of all, I have a bunch of zipper pouches that we sell on meganfoxunlocked.com. And so I picked up another batch, and I will make sure I list them for you guys if you guys want to buy them. But they are super handy for all kinds of things, organizing your bags, whatever. And so this is going to be the vessel to put the gifts inside. And then I'll link all this stuff for you guys. This is some of my favorite highlighters, and so I'll throw a couple of those in. I wanted to do Element, but Walmart had liquid IVs, so I just grabbed those. These are the strawberry lemonade ones. And then I also sell hand sanitizer. This spray hand sanitizer from meganfoxunlocked.com is the bomb. It's so, so nice. And so I'm gonna give them some of those. And my cousin does greeting cards, and she gave me a code. I will put it here on the screen for you guys, and where you can find her, Springhouse Creative. She sells all kinds of awesome stationery, and she'll do your Christmas cards for you, you know, custom design work, that kind of thing. So teachers always need thank you cards. I'm gonna throw in some of those. Oh, here's some of her latest designs. Look at the little goose, happy birthday. Anyway, yeah, she has a lot of options on there, and you guys can get a discount. And then we just have some cash. So I'm gonna put these together here, and they'll be sitting here ready to go on the first day of school. changed my mind on the personal note. I'm going to write the personal note because I am very appreciative to these teachers. One of them I actually consider a friend, so that is cool. But I'm gonna write them a little note from the mom. Let them know how much I appreciate them. Strawberry mint lemongrass. This is made down the street in Reading. Anyway, let's try this. Aren't these cups so pretty? So the next thing on my list is I want to make name tags for their water bottles and just a couple other. I'm gonna make a bunch of name vinyl decals using my Cricut machine, and then I'll have them for the year. So I'm gonna make several just in case I need them for different things. And if I'm gonna get my Cricut machine out, I might as well make a bunch. I might actually make a couple even for my nephew who's going to school this year. He might appreciate that. I actually ordered the sticker paper that is holographic. It has all these different colors, but it's almost like mirrored. So that's super fun. Strawberry mint lemongrass. I mean, it's good. I would say I taste the strawberry and the mint. I don't know what lemongrass is supposed to taste like. It's so hot out there, so I am enjoying this. But yeah, I have learned through trial and error which water bottles are the best. I love these simple modern flip top ones. This is Evonnie's from last year. It has a little dent in it, but it's for the most part super nice yet, and it looks great. And she covers it with stickers anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it has a couple bangs and dings on it. So I got the same thing for Fletcher. This is just in a different color. It's like black into teal. She has a Stanley one as well that my sister got her, and we don't like it as much because it's hard to get the lid off. She can't do it herself, and she wants to be independent and do things herself, so I respect that. So the simple modern ones are our favorites, and I like to get the 32 ounces, so they never drink all of this in one day at school, but if I go to this size, they drink it all and then they want more. And I don't know, I'm a water snob. I like my water from home better than, like, you know, all that filtered water or whatever. And then Miller is so excited. I told him that when the school year starts, he will be almost 3, and so he should be old enough and responsible enough to keep track of a water bottle. We do the water bottle system around here so that we don't have to have like cups flying around everywhere. Everybody just fills their water bottle up in the morning and then again after nap time or whatever, and it's just a great system. It works awesome when you can find your water bottle. But if you can't, then we all have to stop, drop, and look. So I had one like this for Evonnie and Fletcher, and they loved them. I loved them. And so now Miller gets one. All this back to school stuff I will link below. I've said that too many times in this video already. The plan is to put their names on, and then I will let them pick out stickers to cover their water bottles with. In our family, for some reason, you just have to wallpaper your water bottle with stickers. That's just the thing to do. And you can find stickers all over the place, but I just went on Amazon and found a pack of, I think this is like 500 of them, and they are like the nice laminated stickers, 600 pieces. And so I'll let them look through them. I already went through them one time, just to take out the inappropriate ones, which I'm sure we all have our own opinions. Like here's a ghost and a witch, and there were these like cute little Jeeps in here. I thought they were adorable, but you see what they say. I can't have the kids having that on their water bottles, but for the most part, I did not have to throw too many out, just this little stack here that just aren't appropriate, or like, I don't want this ugly green alien going on their water bottle. So I just pulled those out, and I can go through all 555 other ones that are left here and do what they want with them. They also like to decorate their folders and different things with those stickers as well. So yeah, stickers are very cheap for how much fun they provide in this household, at least. I really did not spend much money at all at Walmart. They really didn't need a lot. Fletcher does not even need a pencil box because they have like tables. They don't have a desk. So it's like communal supplies. So the scissors will be his to keep. And then, yeah, they each have their own thing that'll go in their little box in the middle of their table. And then Evonnie in second grade, she had a few more items she needed, but really not that much at all. And then she has a pencil box that she had last year that I told her she can use again. I have her lunchbox in here from last year. This is Fletcher's lunchbox. We're gonna try and see if it works. It clips to his backpack, but I don't know. I don't have high hopes of it lasting very long. So we'll start out the year like this and I can always buy him one. I feel like school supplies, you have to buy in school supply season because, you know, always buy extras and stuff because that's when the prices are good. But, you know, a lunchbox we can pick up anytime. I also grabbed some of these Sharpie S gels. They are the best pens ever. They write dreamily. And they actually had these really pretty forest green ones. So got a bunch of those too. Josh keeps stealing my pens. He understands the beauty of S gels now, and so they're always disappearing, so maybe he can have the green ones. I also got some more totes. Fletcher needs one now for his school supplies, or not school supplies, his school like papers. We keep a bag for each kid for each school year, and so Vonnie has a bin and this will be his, and the goal is to have all K through 12, all the mementos, medals, books, papers, achievements, everything, report cards fit in this one tote. It'll keep us accountable and hopefully minimal. And this is the first year Evonnie is expected to bring a Bible to school, and it needs to be an ESV because that's what they memorize out of. I memorized out of KJV. This one is cool because it's pretty big letters while still being pretty small, and then it has all the illustrations. If you do not know, Mennonites are Christians and we read Genesis through Revelation. There's baby Moses. We have this in the small version and the bigger version. So I think she's gonna take the bigger version to church and the smaller version will be for school so it can fit in her desk nicely. And I'm gonna teach her how to old school cover it so it can stay nice. You guys remember how to cover, like how you used to cover your textbooks in school? Oh my goodness, it's so nostalgic. Also, this is something I'm super excited about. We have our kids' planners back in stock again. We have them laminated this time. So they're super sturdy and they're just so fun. Look at this. So this is my 5-year-old and 6-year-old use these. They're really fun. There's like a layout here and you can kind of use it either as a planner or a journal because you do all your dates and how you're feeling, the weather, that kind of stuff. And then down here, you can either draw or write about your day, like what you want to do or what happened. So you can kind of just check off which one it is. And then there's some prompts here if they need some help, like I read, I met, I ate, to go to help with, to fit, you know, all these different prompts. And then down here, they got prayer requests, and there's just space for some notes. But yeah, it's super fun, and I feel like it works great for a lot of different ages. So whether you're a homeschool mom or you just have kids that are in school, this is a great, I don't know, I think it's a great gift to even give your grandkids or something like that. I'm definitely partial to this design here with the little soda cans all over it, or whatever you want to call them. Adorable. Anyway, but then we also have the more grown-up navy blue one as well. So yeah, definitely check these out. And I will link them below. They're in my shop. Also, look at these cute composition books I found on Amazon. They're so cute. They had a lot. So I'll link these below if you guys are looking for some fun little, like they're lined. It's just like the normal composition books. They are soft cover and they're like $5.99, I believe, something like that. Here's a strawberry blossom one. They're so fun. You don't have to be a kid to enjoy the back to school season, right? So we got the art table ready to go for the coming year. I mean, we reset this thing probably quarterly, but we put new parchment paper on, which I get from Lowe's in a giant roll. Evonnie and I worked on that, and she organized her art supplies somewhat. So yeah, are we ready to go, Vonnie?
Yeah.
Cute little area. It does the job. But now that we have that area done, I'm like, we need to move on to the books because this situation has got to change. Okay, I just got back from Staples and I wanted to show you this because I just saved myself like $75 over the next 10 years. This is what I got Evonnie off of Etsy last year or 2 years ago when she started kindergarten. I really like it. It's cute. It's like a wooden sign, first day of school, and you fill in all the information and then you can take a picture, you know, first day of school picture. It's super cute and she can use it every year, but it was like $25 or something like that plus shipping. And I'm like, my boys could care less about that kind of thing. And I have 3 boys coming up. So I just made my own printable on Canva. And then I went to Staples and I got their most heavy duty laminating that they do. And it was like $3.25 right there. Boom, done. Same exact stuff. It'll still photograph. It is a little shiny. We'll see. I just have to make sure they're not in the glaring sun when I take the picture in the morning. But yeah, I think that works great. Canva, printed on my printer at home. Bada bing, bada boom. I can do millers and balers like this someday too, which is hard to even imagine being at that stage of life. But here's one option, and then here's the economical option. Okay, it is the next day, and I'm ready to make some back to school snacks, lunchbox stuff, just like things to have in the cupboard. There's certain recipes that I like to make from scratch on my own if I have the time. Cheese crisps is one of them. They're so good. They're one of my family's absolute favorites. You just take like shredded cheese and you just plop it on trays and crisp them up in the oven with some seasoned salt and things like that. I have a whole video about how I've done that several times in the past. I can put it up here. But another thing I like to do is fruit leather. So right here I have a jar of homemade canned applesauce that I canned last fall with my sisters. So I've done that before many times, just using applesauce. And then I also have here frozen strawberries that I'm waiting to thaw out a little bit, and frozen mango chunks. And then I have good quality local honey. This is black locust honey right in my backyard here. They make this. And then I also have just the grocery store grade honey. And so I want to make a whole bunch of fruit leather. Hopefully it lasts a while, but my kids love this stuff. They like it actually more than the bought stuff. I don't know, the texture's better. I mean, go figure. Homemade is always better, right? But you can get some at Thrive. Thrive has some pretty good stuff too. But I thought maybe if my peaches were right, I would try making some fruit leather out of fresh fruit. I've never done that either. I think it should work, but I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, so if you wanna try this at home, you're gonna need parchment paper, an oven set at the lowest setting. Mine goes to 170. So that's what it's preheating to. And then you need some pans. They don't even need to have sides because it's not really gonna run out anywhere. But I'm gonna use my Jelly Roll pans. I'm gonna try to fit them all in my oven at once, even though I only have 2 racks. We're gonna kind of like stack it up. And I'm not sure how long this is gonna take. I forget, it's a couple hours. But I will make sure to include all those directions down below if you guys wanna try recreating this as well. So once this fruit is a little more soft that I can blend it up, we'll get started. This is a really easy recipe, but it's also really easy to get it wrong. There's a couple different things that you gotta make sure you do. One is to add just enough water to your fruit in your blender so that it blends, but not more than you need to because again, we're drying out the water. So the more you put in, the longer it's gonna take to dry it out again. And then also, you gotta get it spread really thinly, which can be the challenge, and to get it evenly, which is the real problem. If you have varying levels of, shall we say, elevation, the very thin areas are gonna dry out a lot sooner than the higher areas, and that will still be sticky and gummy. And so if you can get it nice and even, I did not do a great job here. I forgot how important that was. But what I ended up doing was then I just cut off the side that was a little deeper. I wonder if it was also because my trays were not level in the oven. I don't know, that could have been a thing too, but I noticed on the mango one especially, I cut off half of it and got it out of the oven before the other half was done. And that did work out fine, but just something to keep in mind. And then when it's time to package them up, this part is really easy. You just slice it into strips with the parchment paper still on. And then you can unroll them right like you would a fruit by the foot or something like that. You can store them in the pantry. I am never 100% sure that it's dehydrated perfectly, and so I like to just keep them in the fridge for a long time, granted, but I keep them in the fridge so just in case there'd be any moisture left, I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, mold or anything like that. But yeah, this is definitely a favorite snack, and throwing them in lunches is super easy, and just taking them camping, I don't know, very popular and easy thing to make. Just make sure you have plenty of time at home the day you decide to do it. And while I was in the kitchen, I also decided to make a batch of my homemade granola bars. These are really good, really delicious, and a little bit messy, I will say. Like, you know, they're a little bit sticky because they have coconut oil in them and peanut butter, and they're just really good, but you're gonna probably wanna wash your hands after you're done eating one. But these make great back to school lunch snacks, and honestly, we take them all over the place. They're really good, and you can make them so customizable to whatever you like or whatever you have on hand. Craisins are a popular one in our house. We really love craisins. Raisins too, but I don't know, those craisins, there's just something about them. I'd like to try sweet, what are they called? Sweet tart cherries, like the dried cherries. I think that would be really good with this too, like chocolate cherry. I don't know, I'm not a cherry girl, but dried cherries are delicious. And I mean, you could even try making your own like dehydrated blueberries or something and adding them in. I don't know, the possibilities are endless, but I love how easy these are to make and how pretty they look afterwards. How, I don't know, they're just inviting. You want to eat them once they're made. And the best part is you can cut them into the size that you think is appropriate for your family. So I'm gonna individually wrap these in plastic wrap so they're ready to go for lunches, but we have to try one. So let's take this little broken piece here. This is a recipe I would say that's worth using your expensive local honey for because you can taste it. It's so good. And my husband is not a lover of coconut, but in this, it's just essential. It is so good. Even he will eat these. Okay, so I guess with that, we will round out this video. There was a lot in here. I hope you feel inspired. Maybe I helped you find some solutions for something in your life. Baylor wanted to join the chat, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one and check out Wild. Get their deodorant, try out their chapsticks, and we'll see you in the next one. Happy back to school season, whatever that means for you. Bye. Say bye-bye. He's like, who is she talking to?